Professional wrestling defies logic. At its core, it sounds like something that could never be successful. Two people fighting while trying not to really hurt each other. Oh, and the winner is predetermined. However, with the WWE garnering close to 1 billion viewers every single week, it's no denying that professional wrestling is an entertainment powerhouse. So how did one man with practically zero resources create a company that challenged not only the WWE, but Ted Turner's WCW? He not only challenged two mega brands, each run by billionaires, but he started an industry-wide revolution and made a name for himself that is still passionately chanted today by rabid fans over 20 years after the brand was acquired. That man is Paul Heyman, and this is the story of why I will always be a Paul Heyman guy. Paul began his career in pro wrestling as a photographer and worked his way up to becoming a manager. He ultimately got his big break, or as he put it, a chance to start a revolution, when he gained creative control over a very small, severely underfunded regional company in 1993. Other than the talent on his payroll at the time, Paul had very little in the realm of resources. His company battled for airtime and landed on regional television on Saturday nights at 2 a.m., airing only in Philadelphia, and sometimes not airing at all. He didn't have the money, the glitz, the glam, or the pyro, but he wound up turning an entire industry on its head. He changed the way things were done and the way things are still done to this day. Fans worldwide continue to pay tribute to his efforts by passionately chanting the name of his brand, ECW, at shows. Paul Heyman saw an opportunity. He saw a segment of the audience that was underserved and unheard, and in his own words, created a mission statement for his brand. I thought that the business, the industry, the presentation needed to change in the same way music had changed. Music was all about Poison, Motley Crue, Winger, and all these hair bands, and then along came Nirvana, and bam, the whole industry changed. So in the same way, I thought wrestling needed to change, in that wrestling had become the equivalent of hair bands, and we needed wrestling's version of Nirvana to come along and just shake everything up. As a result, in 1993, the ECW revolution began. ECW's no-frills, stripped-down, hard-hitting, Fight Club-esque style not only covered up glaring weaknesses in their production value, but the style actually became an asset, as it made WWE and WCW's overdone, goofy personas, outlandish costumes, and correlating storylines look silly to true fans of the art form. Those fans could have cared less for the expensive fanfare of the bigger brands. Authenticity was also key to his success. When Paul got on the mic, he pulled back the storyline curtain on the industry. He spewed real facts and ire for his competitors, and you knew it was real, or in industry speak, a total shoot. Paul, unlike his competition, could not afford high-priced scriptwriters, so he encouraged his in-ring talent to be authentic as well. If they wanted airtime, they had to bring it, and they did. This unusual show of authenticity shone through in the product, and audiences took to it immediately. Crowd sizes grew in leaps and bounds, and soon the competitors, with all the resources in the world, started looking to Paul's product, stealing his ideas, and poaching his talent. Today, Paul continues to be successful and influential in the industry. He's looked upon by others as a genius and a revolutionary, and many people still carry the torch of his brand ECW. Thousands of them proudly wearing an I'm a Paul Heyman Guy t-shirt, both as a tribute to the man, but also as a statement to let others know they're a little different, and they too see things through a different lens. I'm not ashamed to admit that on those days where it does seem like I'm truly alone in the way I see things, I put on my Paul Heyman shirt and continue forward, because I too am unquestionably a Paul Heyman guy.